Do people see happiness when they look at Bible-believing churches? Sometimes the answer is yes, wonderfully. I saw people when I came to a youth group and to a church when I had never been to a church in my life and never heard the gospel. I saw a number of people who had something I didn't have, and to me, it involved happiness. And it was a great thing for me to see. Now, of course, some people in the same church were pretty miserable, and they tended to make other people miserable too. There's always going to be both in the church, but what we should strive for is to be happy people who are fulfilled in Christ. So often, the image that the church gives to the world is one of kind of a always upset, always complaining, kind of groaning over the way we're being mistreated and all the directions that society is going. And sometimes we kind of come across like curmudgeons, you know. Well, that's not going to draw anyone to the gospel. Yes, we must stand on issues of holiness. We must advocate on behalf of unborn children who are being lost to abortion. We must speak of issues such as the true meaning and sanctity of marriage. And we're going to sometimes be unpopular, but let's not disqualify ourselves in the eyes of the world by being unhappy, discontented people who have nothing that they really want. Let people look at us and say, nobody celebrates with the feasts and the festivals and the dinners and all of these things like these church people. They get together and they have their barbecues and they laugh and they sing and they have expressions of joy, and not they're the people who never party, but they're the people who know how to party, not with sin, but rejoicing in the friendships and fellowship and the relationship with God. That is what will draw the world to the gospel.